Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. That's that 68 right there on a Joondalup line service heading to Perth and then Mandurah. And just switched the sign. I'm at Leederville station right now, but the reason I got off here was to run over to City West station because today is what I'm going to refer to as the Heritage Line shutdown, because the Armadale, Thorney, Midland lines are all closed, as well as the airport line between Perth and High Wycombe, and Fremantle and airport line trains on the west side of Perth run into Perth Underground station, meaning that there are absolutely no trains at the main Perth station. So I'm going to quickly go over to City West to film a Fremantle line train arriving into Perth Underground station. But it leaves in 7 minutes, so I really have to run. Okay, here I am, City West Station. That was a very fast run. So today, the whole Fremantle line is actually B Series exclusive, which is very strange. But it's basically because the lines near Claysburg Depot are all closed, and Perth Underground isn't really suited for A Series, so it's just B Series exclusive. I don't even know why they had to reroute the B Series the Fremantle line to Perth Underground. It's probably just like they're taking advantage of the fact that there's hardly any lines at Perth, so they just divert the last line to go there to avoid the Perth station from being occupied, so maybe they can perform some maintenance there. But what I just learned, look at this. Train frequency, 3 minutes, then 17 minutes. So, looks like the airport line doesn't even exist today, which I don't understand why it wasn't announced anywhere. A few months ago, this would have been completely normal. But nowadays, a 15-minute frequency in the Fremantle line between Perth and Claremont, no, that is very abnormal. They really should have made an announcement. The train frequency will be halved. So, there's no airport line, and the reasons would probably include, obviously it's not continuing over to the airport in the new section, so there'd be way less passengers and it's pointless to run that. And also it would be very hard for trains every 7 minutes to turn around at Perth Underground while also having Joondalup and Mandurah line trains in between. Even now with the 15-minute frequency, I think the trains actually run express to Elizabeth Quay sidings to U-turn, turn around, not just switch ends at Perth Underground. Although looking at Google Maps, the timetable, I actually saw after like 8 p.m. airport line trains start running again. Now this makes absolutely no sense, because that's like when it's less busy, so I do not understand. That's when it's less busy, but they're actually going to have more trains. I guess there's less trains on the Joondalup Mandurah lines, but seriously, airport line trains after 8 p.m, that doesn't make sense. So you only have Claremont terminating trains at that time. I'll make sure to get a better check later of what it is. So here it is now, a B Series train on the Fremantle line coming in onto platform number 1. This is set 125. There's also, oh no. Yeah, so we just have this train here. Now you might definitely think that this is a airport line train with it being B Series, but no. A full-on B Series exclusive Fremantle line day, which is very awkward. I want to ride the full journey of the Fremantle line on a B Series. But let's take this to Perth Underground and see how it works now.
Doors closing.
Here we go. I've never done this before. Travel into Perth Underground from this side. I won't be talking now. There's a Joondalup line track, and you can see the crossover right here. There's the normal Fremantle line track closed off. Oh, well, we're going in on the outbound track. That's weird. Three-car train. Just a normal next station Perth, nothing else. Now around the sharpest bend on the network. Doors will open on the left. Because, wait, are we still on the outbound track? I'm not actually sure. Maybe not. I don't know where we crossed over, but I think we did. Yep, we did cross over. So here we are, Perth Underground Station. There's probably a lot of confused people.
This train is terminated. All passengers, please vacate the train. Further information will be given on the platform.
This is a very awkward situation. Look at this. On platform 1, it says Fremantle, then Butler, and over there it says terminating train. Very awkward. And three-car trains at Perth Underground, they're a rare sight. You can see this. So yeah, there is no airport line trains. We can see that. Fremantle. There's probably going to be a lot of confused passengers. Platform 2 is now departing. To the turnback sidings at Elizabeth Quay, running express. Imagine if they continued it to Elizabeth Quay, and then you could go from Fremantle to Elizabeth Quay direct. That'd be funny. But nah, it goes express. It goes the Fremantle service on platform number 1. This is so awkward. I've literally never seen this before. It only used to happen. What the hell? What the hell was that? The train just wobbled. Next station will be City West. Now you can see the next train is a Butler service in 8 minutes. Now imagine if airport line trains existed, there would be literally no leeway for Joondalup line trains to come through, so that's why they don't exist. Service from platform 1 departs in 8 minutes. This service stops all stations to Butler station. And we got our platform 2 train leaving now express to Elizabeth Quay sidings. And it'll do a turn back out there. Now let's see the absolute confusion with a full closure of all other lines. No Midland services, no Armadale services, no Thorney services, no High Wycombe services. And this is so funny and desolate and empty. You can see the boards are completely empty. Only says Butler, Mandurah, Fremantle. Nothing else. Not even Claremont. So this is one of the
stopping all stations to Mantra.
I really don't know why they didn't explain. Like, the airport line basically has a full line closure as well, not just Perth to High Wycombe. It's so random. So,
Due to
one of the
maintenance, your services will depart from the underground station, platform 1.
one of the emptiest days
Station staff for boarding.
at Perth station. Only 3 different lines you can take.
The next service
Looks like they have to keep making these announcements. I don't know why this is still open if the entirety of Perth station is closed. It'll be cool to take a look at that. Some people are probably going to tell me it's closed, but I don't care. I'm just going to walk up and see the desolate, empty Perth station. The platforms are probably blocked off anyway. Oh, frick, there's a staff walking down. Nah, not good idea. And this board, though, doesn't even list Fremantle services. So this is even more confusing for passengers. It just says Butler, 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 Mandurah, Mandurah,
Due to
Mandurah.
track maintenance, your
Anyway.
services will depart from the
I don't know why the announcements keep cutting off.
underground station, platform.
What the hell is wrong with the announcements? Anyway, let's check out the main Perth station and some replacement buses on the street. Here we go, up on the Horseshoe Bridge. We can get a great view of the empty Perth station down there. All the boards say, that one says Midland Line, Perth to Midland / High Wycombe line closure. Fremantle, Claremont trains departing Perth, platform 1, Perth Underground on that board. And then Armadale Line, Perth to Armadale Thorney line closure today. So everything is empty. I don't think I've ever seen this before. No, I've never seen this before in my life. The last time this would happen would probably be Perth City Link project in 2013 to construct this tunnel to the west side of the station because it used to be above ground, the Fremantle Line tunnel, but I don't remember that and don't think I even checked it out. Obviously, I was like 6 years old, so I've never seen this before. Very, very awkward. Still have airport line as now boarding, and then, oh sorry, it doesn't exist. So we have 4 different replacement buses running today. Route 901 to Midland, Route 902 to High Wycombe, Route 907 to Armadale, and 908 between Cannington and Thorney. Now, I did film the 902 just a few weekends ago during the first airport line scheduled closure, so you can watch that video in the corner. I also filmed a partial trip on the 901, which is actually numbered 900 in February, to Bassendean, so I'm not really gonna go any further. Justin also filmed the entire 901 trip, although it was on the old alignment before airport line opening, so you can also check that video in the corner. But for today, the only service I haven't gone on is the Armadale line replacement bus in Thorney, so I'll go check that out. But I think what I might do is take a full Fremantle line journey to Fremantle, then take buses over to Armadale, and then take 907. Now the funny thing is, using bus route 220, which is the rather redundant one running from Perth Passport to Armadale Station, is faster than taking the dedicated replacement service number 907, because the 907 takes over 1 hour 15 minutes, I think, while the 220 takes only 1 hour 12 or so. Got some confused passengers down there having no idea what's going on. But yeah, that's very weird how that's faster. I can see at the very end of Perth Station there's actually some buffers on wheels, so they completely blocked off Perth Station. There is absolutely no way anyone is going to access this. Platform 4 is also blocked by some barricades down there, as you can see. So it's all blocked off. There are a lot of confused people. And this is just it, the empty Perth train station. Only services from Perth Underground. Obviously Joondalup Mandurah is completely fine. Anyway, I actually made a post about this shutdown on the r/Perth Reddit. Got like 60 upvotes because I was informing a lot of people about these closures. Just a bit of bus spotting out here. TP2852 doing a 907. I don't know why the hell it says Perth City Centre. What the hell is this? Perth City Busport, not City Centre. That's what you put on in the late night at like 1 a.m. when you actually terminated this stop because the busport's closed. Very strange that it says that. Yeah, let's check out the chaos in Perth Busport. Here we go. Very stupid. It just says Armadale Line, Midland Line. No mention of Thorney or Airport Line, like it would in the old days. Very confusing, that. At least this is Fremantle Station here, but we're gonna head down. see what it's like down in Gosport. Here we go. As soon as I get down, I can already see there's a B12 out there, TP 3032, doing a 902 to High Wycombe. You know, I filmed that last time, so we're not going to take that. And there's a 907 meant to be departing from stand 10 right now, which is right over here, to Armadale Station. That is TP 2852, the one we saw before. This one takes a very long time. Don't see any Midland services on the boards at the moment. The next Midland service is in 14 minutes, wow. Nice Merry Christmas bus out there, TB 3117. Not as chaotic as I imagined in here. Services are only every 15 minutes anyway, I think, so not too bad. Actually, there's 2 Armadale services within 2 minutes, but that's probably just because of bunching. The route's like over an hour long. Ooh, a 33 bus with the new front seats over here. Anyway, that's that. Okay, I have managed to get in on the empty Perth station platforms for a quick look. There's a lot of vehicles down there doing some maintenance. I might take a look from the street near McIver. They're definitely doing something here at Perth station. Maybe working to extend the Thornley Line platform for 6 car lengths. That might be one of the reasons. Let's go check it out with a closer look. Well, here's a closer look. I got to a very great position here right at the end of platform 4. And you can see all these trucks on the track, so you can see they are doing something in Perth. They're modifying the electrical wires, overhead wires or something. Doing some banging maintenance work on there. I have no idea what they're doing. If someone in the comments knows, please tell me. But this is the reason they had to close all this off. You can see another truck over there. Very weird to see random trucks on the railway here. Yeah. There's a lot of trucks all the way down to McIver actually. See? Just banging some stuff up there. Don't really get the point of what he's doing, but whatever. That's cool. You can see all the way up there. I don't know if you saw anything when I lifted my hands up. Anyway, I should really head back to Perth Underground now. Probably missed the next Fremantle train anyway. Ah, look who's here. A 220 to Armadale Station. Yeah, you know what? Might actually take that instead. I don't really care about the Perth Underground stuff. I was gonna travel there, but it's just gonna waste like 2 or 3 hours of my time just to go to B series, which is not really that significant. So I'm actually gonna take this 220 service, since I just saw it now and it's only hourly, faster than the 907. I'm not gonna film it because 220 is a regular service, and also Justin has also filmed this route. Luckily this is a stop for the 220 right here. Justin, oh frick, it's coming, has filmed this route, so click in the corner to watch that. I'm gonna take it maybe all the way to Armadale and then take a 907 back and actually film that. Yep, it's stopping here. Let's get on. And there we have it. That stupid slow gas bus is actually 10 minutes late. We just arrived at Armadale Station. It took 1 hour and 15 minutes to get from the stop in the city to here. That was absolutely insane. That is, I think, the longest route by duration except the circle route, so definitely something crazy. And now it's so sad, the driver just did that whole route, sat for an hour and a half almost, and now he's late, so he has to go straight on to doing the 250 circular now down to Brookdale, another route straight after that one. Isn't that crazy? And off he goes. He's already leaving TP 1650, just did an entire 220 from Perth, and now has to go straight onto the 250 service. That is pretty crazy. Anyway, I traveled all the way here now. Now I need to go all the way back. Isn't that fun? And then take a proper replacement service back now and film a time lapse as we go through all the stations. Along the way I actually saw a lot of people at the hot stations on this 220 just waiting for a non-existent train. That's funny. Anyway, here you can see some replacement. Oh, it's 2852. That's funny because we actually watched that replacement bus leave Perth Busport before, remember? And now I beat it here with the 220. So that proves that the 220 is faster. I don't understand how that's possible though. It really feels like this should be faster, but it's not. So we'll have to take train replacement now all the way back to the city. I might as well just go on that one, even though I've been sitting for ages right now. And there's some bus down there in layover 3117, and some transit guards sitting there making sure no one goes into the train station. I mean, maybe I can wait in Armadale just one more replacement bus, because that was definitely a long trip. So I'll have a little rest break here and then take the next 907 out after that one right there. Here we are at the desolate, empty Armadale station. Platform not in use, completely empty, and just announcements playing every few minutes about the closure. A lot of people are very angry, as you would expect in Armadale. Anyway, let's take the bus now. Not going very well. Some of these 907 services are half an hour late. I don't understand. Does that mean it's going to take 2 hours to get to the city if it can be half an hour late? It doesn't make sense. It's meant to be every 8 minutes leaving Armadale, but there hasn't been one for about 15, and it doesn't look like there'll be one for another 10 at least, so it's pretty insane. It's a long wait. And then 3 are gonna come at the same time. Like on the app, there's 3 buses all at Kelmscott right now, even though they were all meant to arrive 10 minutes apart over a half-hour period. Well, there's another 220 service leaving for the city now already. This is the 3rd one I've seen now, heading up TP 1617. I wonder if we'll see this one later. Probably not. It's gonna beat us to the city by like half an hour. But it honestly feels so bad to take that back right now. Like doing the same route. Nah, it'll just feel better on the replacement. Oh, it hasn't started the route yet. It's coming in to start it right now. Honestly, these people should really go on it if they want to go to the city. This is so sad. What the hell is that? 888? The hell? Anyway, this is so sad. The 1650 guy already came back from doing his 250 circular. And now he's doing a 243 to Kelmscott straight after. Again. It's so crazy. So many routes in a row. And he already did 220. Anyway, here are 2 replacement buses coming in at the same time. They were bunched up. These are meant to come 20 minutes apart, but they came at the same time. TP 1683 at the front and 3315 at the back. Yes, I really want to go in 3315 because it has such a comfortable front seat. It'll be so much nicer. Also, this one is saying 888 right now. I don't know why it says that. Look at that, 888 train replacement. I'm not going on that because it's already going to be very full. I want to take one of these back. That 3315 would be the prime thing to take back. There goes the 1650. Because the front seat is so much more comfortable than the plastic ones. It'll be easy to sit on it for an hour and a half compared to the plastic ones on all the other buses. Like plastic base. I hope it does a return service. Sorry, got some funny occurrences going on here. 3302 just came in on a replacement service. Very funny because it just went the wrong way to get from Kelmscott to Armadale. It's already 15 minutes late, and now it forgot to turn into Armadale Station, and now it's doing a U-turn down there. What is that? 907 to the city just left, and it didn't even come into the station. What the hell? Excuse me, I need to get on. He's doing a U-turn down there now. That 3302. I'm so angry because for some reason 3300, 3301 and 3302 don't have the nice front seat, but then all the other 33s do. I don't understand why they didn't put the nice one on from 3300. So now I could go on this one, but nah, this one still has a bad front seat. Oh no, he's about to turn in here when it's one way here. No, mate. No, 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 no. Bro, it's one way. What is he doing? What is this guy doing? Bro, it's one way here. These drivers are probably from the wrong depot. Oh, he realized. 3315's in layover over there. This guy realized he doesn't even have a desto, first of all. And second of all, he's turning into the wrong place. He probably never drove to Armadale before, because I think they're using various depots. 3302 is definitely not from down here. Now he's very confused how Armadale works. I want to go on that one. I'm so happy 3315 is already here. I'm gonna get onto this one now.
So that can still run.
Like, what's the issue on the line that it's closed?
They provide a special exception purely for this one train. And across that, there's 2 trains in the entire day that will get an exception.
Oh, okay. TP 1724 on a 902 service, just departing Airport Central Station. I really didn't mean to come all the way here, but I got on that bus and there was a Transperth bus route planner on it, which is so cool, and he recognized me. He watches my channel. And then we were talking the whole way about all the reasons why different new airport line routes were implemented and all the data behind it. But unfortunately I'm not allowed to disclaim it on YouTube, he told me, so we're not gonna talk about anything else. But I just gained a lot of intel with that, which is very cool. Now I got off here to film a few replacement buses coming through. The driver was also very interested in the fact he has an NH bus, and I told him I'll be getting back on to go back to the city, so no issues with that. That was one of the most casual, informative rides I've had with a driver and a planner on one bus. Look at this. Yeah, he was just talking about this 37, which I'm not meant to say anything about, so I'm not going to talk about it, but it says, look, someone wrote here in pen, for city please use Tavin service, 37 doesn't go to Perth City, use train, and then they crossed out the fare number, the fares, because they were wrong. So we're just gonna watch a few 902s come through here, a few bus clips. I'll be getting back on the NH to get back to Perth City after that. I've already made an agreement with the driver. And that was very cool. If you're watching, that planner who said you watched the videos, I am very interested in everything you told me, and it was very nice to hear all that. Thank you very much. Perth Airport car park bus coming through. It's a very weird bus. I'm not really sure what these buses are, but looks like some UK thing. Operate. Still waiting now for any 902s to come through and film. Got another bus coming in now, TP 3083. Oops, sorry about the blurriness. To High Wycombe. An articulated bus, and behind it 3041 to Perth Busport. Not getting on that though, because I'm waiting for the NH to come back. Shouldn't be too long, hopefully. We can just watch these buses come past. the articulated bus blocked the other bus because of the back section. Here it comes. Off that one goes, and here's one to Perth Busport. Airport car parks bus right behind it as well. This is a man bus. Almost NH those engine sounds. And of course 3041 to Perth City Busport 902. Oh yeah, I just realized I haven't even mentioned my 907 journey. 1 hour and 15 minutes again of traveling on 907, literally in a convoy with a 907 in front and 907 behind. No points. One of them could have definitely just gone express or something. Waste of time. But I filmed the whole journey all the way and then went on this 902 because it's still the classic NH. And here is the third variant of Perth Airport buses, another car park bus. Oh wait, no, this is the terminal transfer bus run by the B7 Volvo today. It's pretty random how they organize the buses. There's 3 different types, the MAN, the Volvo, and Whatever the other one is, I forgot, but they keep running random routes. Oh yeah, what's it? Operate. Is that something like that? Yeah. It's another Perth City Busport service, 3132 this time. Oh, I think it's STW Tranvids on that bus. So many people we're seeing here today. But we're not gonna get on this one because we're waiting for the NH right behind. Of course, that bus with STW Tranvids on it. That's funny. I'm meeting so many people. Bus planners, STW Tranvids, bus drivers who like NHs, and also one of my people from Discord works here at the airport and drives the little trolley thing around. Oh, I think he's coming over here now. So that's yet another person. Off that bus goes. NH bus is now returning to go to Perth. I've never done the 902 in the other direction before, so this is cool. Oh yes, it's finally back.